Don't know what prop firm to use in 2026? Well, watch this video because I'm about to share my top 3 prop firms to use in 2026. If you guys don't know me, my name is Andrew and FX. I've been trading for over 8 years and I've been mainly trading with prop firms for the last 4 or 5 years. Managed to get over $2 million in payouts using my prop firm blueprint. So I have the most experience because I've traded with literally every prop firm there is right now on the market. Now in this video, I'm going to do my top 3 prop firms to use right now in 2026. These prop firms are mainly for CFD, so Forex. If you are trading futures, stay until the end to see my number 1 pick because they also offer futures accounts. Now let's just get straight into it. So the first one on the list, which is actually on the number 3 spot, is the 5%ers. Now they've been in the industry for 10 years. They are actually celebrating their 10-year anniversary, but to be honest, I haven't had the best experience with them. So why are they in my top 3? Well, I only trade with 3 prop firms at the moment. All the other prop firms I either got banned or they rejected my payout, and I honestly cannot recommend them. All my students use these 3 prop firms and they manage to get paid out on a consistent basis. Now, the 5%ers was the story. Well, they've been in the business for 10 years. As I said, they have over 24,000 reviews on Trustpilot, which again is pretty okay. But to be honest, I haven't had the best experience when it comes to their support team and their payouts. For example, I've requested my payout on 9th of April. Currently, it has been over 11 days since I requested my payout and I still haven't received it. That payout amounts for $19.5K. So it was a pretty big payout. I managed to get a good winning streak and the process was basically request the payout on April 9th. No response for like a week. After that, I got hit with an email from the risk team asking me to do an interview to explain my trading strategy. I did the interview a few days later, and that was again a week ago, 7 days ago, completed it. They sent an email that everything is fine and that my account will be unblocked because my account was actually disabled, and also they're gonna process the payout. And again, today it's Monday, I still have not received my payout. I did receive another email that again my payout was approved and is being processed, so let's see whenever I will get that payout. Looking at the accounts and their basically risk rules, because that's what is important. And the reason why you should watch my video is because I trade with these prop firms and I get paid with every single one in my top 3. So the 5%ers number 3, right? They have the 2-step classic one high stakes. I'm just going to talk about the 100K accounts because those are the ones that I use. I see they launch a new program, but I'm just going to go over the classic one because the classic one is the one that I had. So you don't have trading days. Obviously, most prop firms don't have that. You have a 3 minimum profitable trading days, which is 0.5% of the initial balance, with a daily loss of 5% and maximum loss 10%, profit target 8 and 5%, which is pretty great. For the refund, I don't know because I haven't received my refund for the challenge, so I'm not sure if they ever give that out, but it is put here. As a funny trader, again, you have the thing that I like, let's say, is that you get 10%, the profit target is 10% to scale your account. So basically on a 100K account, they scale your account with 25% once you hit 10% in profit, which is pretty nice. My account got scaled to 125K, but obviously after being scaled, I didn't manage to trade because my account got disabled. Now, one thing about their prop firm is the fact that on the funded stage, they will immediately restrict you to 1% risk. So as soon as I had a good winning day and I made that amount around 25,000, I think it was just a very volatile day. I scaled in very aggressively, managed to make that amount, and they immediately sent me an email to restrict me to 1% risk. So keep that in mind because they're going to restrict you to 1%. The cost for the accounts are pretty expensive. So I think the 100K account is over $500. So if you go here to billing, you can see the high stakes account, right? The classic one is $545 and the other one is $491. So it's pretty expensive. It's pretty expensive. It's more expensive than the, again, top one, my number 1 pick. I guess it's a good prop firm to add to your roster. The other bad thing about it is that you can only trade up to 100K. So you cannot buy multiple accounts. You can only have one account up to 100K, and then you can scale that if you make 10%. So overall, not that great, but it is a solution if you maxed out on the other 2 prop firms that I'm going to talk about. So let's get to number 2. Now, my number 2 is funding pips. Why funding pips? Well, again, I've been trading with them for quite a while, and I actually managed to make almost $200,000 in payouts with them, but I've been trading with them for like 3-4 years at this point, and it's not all profit. Obviously you have evaluation costs and etc., because they do not offer a refund. Now, looking at the account types, they have added a few account types, but I'm just going to talk about the classic one, which is the two-step funding pips account. This is very similar to everything else in the industry. You have an 8% profit target, 5% profit target, 10% maximum loss, 5% daily loss with minimum trading days of 3 days. Now, these are not profitable trading days, so you can just put a 0.01 lot, close it after a minute or two, and that is your trading day, which is great. You can easily pass the accounts in one day and then do the other 2 days as flip days with those minimum trading days. They have a couple more. They have the Funding Pips Pro. I don't know what that is. I can see you have a weekly or daily payout cycle, 6% profit target on both stages, but again, you have a 3% daily loss, 6% daily loss is not that great, and you also have an instant funding account, but only a 3% daily loss limit. So not something that I would recommend. I would just go for the two-step account. Now, again, this is the most expensive prop firm in this top 3. It's $529 for the 100K account. This is what it is. Now, on the master account, you can choose to have weekly, bi-weekly, on-demand, or monthly payout cycles. So you have a lot of versatility when it comes to your payouts. I usually just go for the bi-weekly because I like getting my payout every 2 weeks. 80% is perfectly fine. As I've said before, I've had a lot of payouts with them. I know the process very well. The payouts can usually take between 1 and 3-4 days. Business days, right? I've had payouts processed the same day, like requested in the morning, and by the end of the day I do get a payout and account back enabled to continue trading, but usually it takes between 3 days, 2 to 3 days. Again, same thing, after you pass phase 1, usually takes almost a day to receive your phase 2. After you pass your phase 2, it takes like a week to get your master account. That's the thing that I don't really like about this prop firm, is that you have to wait a lot to get onboarded with the funded account. So let's say you pass your phase 2 today, it goes into a review process, then 2-3 days later you get the contract, and this is business days, right? You get your contract, you sign the contract, and then it takes an additional 48 hours, up to 48 hours to get your account enabled. So you lose a few days just waiting for that. The good thing about this prop firm specifically is that when you request the payout, you're probably gonna get paid. So that's pretty good. Also, you can trade up to $300,000. So 3 100K accounts, that's the maximum you can trade with. Overall, a very solid choice, but not as best as the one that is at number 1 at the moment, and that is Hola Prime. Now, I've talked about this prop firm in a specific video. I did a whole review on their entire prop firm, but it has been a few weeks. I have been trading with them, and just gonna be honest, I think they are the best prop firm there is right now. For CFD at least, they also have futures and crypto, right? So they have 3 in 1, which is pretty amazing, because they're trying to build an ecosystem, where you trade everything you want. They also have a broker, so it's all tied together. They're very aggressive when it comes to taking a lot of the market space, which is a good thing, right? They have very good reviews. They have been awarded a lot of things. They are backed by a regulated award-winning broker, which is amazing. They have a lot of partnership with real people and stars. You can see Karl Anthony Towns, one of my favorite basketball players, and the thing that they stand out with is that their payouts are under an hour. So they have a transparency report. I'm gonna show you guys right here. So it is at, where is it? Payout transparency report, right? Where it shows all the recent payouts in real time and also how long it takes to get paid out. So we can see in March, right, all payouts, 38% of payouts were paid in under 10 minutes. 47% were paid in under 20 minutes, and then the other is just a small amount, right? There are some payout junctions, so you can check out exactly the payouts, right? The average payout time is 33 minutes. So let's get into the plans, right? They have CFD, as I said, and the good thing is you can trade up to 500K. So that's 5 100K accounts. I'm still working to get max funded. I only have 2 accounts at the moment to find accounts. Again, I really enjoy the prop firm. They have a bunch of programs to choose from. I would say what I recommend. Obviously for Forex, you got a one-step account, Prime or One, two-step and direct. I'm just going to talk about the two-step because that's what the other two prop firms have as well. And they have a Pro and a Prime. Now, I just go for the Prime one because it is cheaper. You only have 30x leverage, so 1 to 30, but that is more than enough to pass your accounts. And they have account balances from 2K all the way to 200K. The one I recommend obviously is the 100K because you can see it's 2 at the moment with their discount, which is 45% off. You can use this or just check my Telegram, check my socials. I post when they have a discount every single time. If not, you can just use my code NFX for a standard 30% discount. But right now with 45%, they're the best deal in the industry. It's only basically $225 for a 100K account, which is like very, very good. As you can see, you have 5% daily loss, 10% overall loss. They actually increased this because the maximum overall loss used to be 8%. So now they increased it to 10%, which is again even better with that 8% profit target and 5% profit target. They have a bunch of platforms, right? You don't have that with the other two platforms. You have MT4, MT5, Trade Local, DX Trade, C Trader, and Match Trader. So you can choose your favorite trading platform. You can also choose your payout cycle. So you have bi-weekly at 8%, you have monthly at 95%, or you have a on-demand for 80%, which has a consistency rule, obviously. So overall, cheapest and the best trading conditions. It's pretty fast to pass. The process is pretty simple, right? You don't have any maximum breeze per trade during challenge. They don't flag your accounts if you pass them in one day. You do have 3 trading days, but again, they don't have a minimum trading profit. You can do 0.01. Good thing is after you pass phase 1, you get your phase 2 instantly, so you don't have to wait a day. And then same thing, phase 2, you pass it, you get your fund account immediately, you get your agreement immediately, you sign the agreement and they activate your account within 24 hours, which is great, right? Basically, you can get funded in a week, right? Maybe a week and 1 more trading day, which is pretty great. Now, in terms of payouts, there's not much to say there, as you guys saw, right? They have the payout transparency report. They have been awarded the fastest payout in the industry. So they're pretty fast. You know, once you request your payout, you're going to get it immediately. They offer crypto payouts and also Rise payouts. With crypto, I usually got paid, I think when I requested, I got paid in under like an hour. I think it was like 20-30 minutes. It got approved and then sent directly to my crypto address, which again, pretty fast. They also have the futures. As I said, if you are looking to trade futures with them, you can add them. 50K account is at the moment 111, which is industry standard. You have a 6% profit target, which is $3,000, same as all the other platforms, with a 40% consistency and a 4% drawdown. So it's basically the same as every other platform there is, but your payout is weekly at 90%. Which is better than all the other futures platforms. They will be adding Tradeovate and Ninja Trader soon, so be on the lookout for that as well, because it's going to be very competitive. So yeah, all in all, this is my number 1 prop firm. I am currently trading and trying to get max funded with 500K, trying to secure some more payouts. I will make a separate video with the payout process itself, maybe in 2 weeks when I secure the payout, another payout. And overall, I think Hola Prime is the best choice right now in the market, because you know you're gonna get paid. And another bonus, right, I haven't talked about that, is support, right? 5%ers, you gotta wait a lot of time to get an answer for your support. Funding peeps, same thing, like it's impossible to get a good response from their help team. With Hola Prime, like you literally open the chat, they even have WhatsApp, they even can call you, right? You can call them directly, so support is instant. They fix your problems instantly, which is very nice in the industry, because you don't want to miss a trading day, right? Because there is some error or something going on. So Hola Prime, if you guys want to trade with them, you can use my link in the description. This is my top 3 prop firms for 2026. Get max funded with them. It's more than enough. You have 500K Hola Prime, 300K with funding peeps, 100K with the 5%ers. That's 900K in capital. If you make 2% of that, it's more than enough to make a side income with trading. If you guys want to learn how to do that, how my students do that, and how I managed to make over $2 million in payouts, you can apply for the mentorship down below at the prop firm blueprint. And again, you can use my link for Hola Prime if you want to get funded today. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.